Here are my All-Star predictions for the 2025 NBA season. Now, starting off in the East for the starters, it's easily Giannis. Giannis is playing at an MVP level once again and arguably having the best season of his career. He's leading the league in scoring, averaging 31 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, almost 2 blocks a night. The Bucks are hot. This is an easy lock once again for All-Star starter Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, right after him is Jason Tatum. This is obvious. The Celtics are coming off of a championship. Jason Tatum, a superstar, playing at a superstar level. This is a no-brainer. The Boston Celtics are second in the East, and Tatum is averaging 28 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. Like I said, a no-brainer once again as an All-Star starter. After Tatum and Giannis, it should be Karl-Anthony Towns. Karl-Anthony Towns is having an all-NBA season in his first year with the Knicks. And to be quite honest with you, he's honestly the best center in the East, with Joel Embiid constantly in and out of the lineup. Towns has meshed very well with Brunson in the Knicks, and he's averaging 25 points, a career-high 14 rebounds, and shooting 55% from the field and 45% from three. This is easily the best season of Karl-Anthony Towns' career, and he deserves to be an All-Star starter. Following up Karl-Anthony Towns is another New York Knick, Jalen Brunson. Easy. Brunson has the Knicks at the 3rd seed in the East, averaging 26 points and 7 assists. And the last All-Star starter spot should go to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell is the best player on the best team in the East, and on top of that, the Cavs are on pace for 70-plus wins. Averaging 23 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists, Spider should easily be an All-Star starter. Now here are my reserves for the East. Trae Young should be one of those guys. He barely made the All-Star cut last year, he should easily make it this year. Despite his scoring taking a step back, as he's averaging the lowest scoring mark since his rookie season, Trae Young is currently leading the league in assists with 12 a game. Averaging 23 points and 12 assists is crazy. Ice Trae should easily be an All-Star player. Alongside Trae Young should be Damian Lillard, another popular vet having a great year once again. Dame's time as an All-Star starter may be over, but he should still get a lot of votes. Averaging 25 and 7 next to Giannis, he should be there for the All-Star game. Dame and Giannis just need to continue to play at their best for the Bucks to go far. Another guard that should make it in the East is Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham should get his first All-Star appearance this year in 2025. A former first overall pick averaging 24 points, 7 rebounds, and 9 assists, he has the Pistons in a position to make the playoffs for the first time since 2019, and 2019 is also the last time the Pistons had an All-Star player on their roster. Cade has improved each year and is doing what you expect the former first overall pick to be doing. He should easily get his first All-Star appearance this season. Now for my next reserve spot, I have Jaylen Brown. Now I can see some people may not agree with this, but I think Jaylen Brown still gets in. I just can't see him being snubbed after winning a Finals MVP and also being in the Olympics as well. Averaging 24 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists, while the Boston Celtics are the 2nd seed in the East, I think they have 2 All-Stars to represent them. And speaking of other top teams in the East, I also think the Cavs have Evan Mobley to represent them in the All-Star game as well. Evan Mobley, another first-time All-Star, a young, great big, averaging 19 and 10, and he's only 23 years old. I think the Cavs get 2 All-Stars. And Evan Mobley over Darius Garland, I think, will get that 2nd All-Star spot for them. Now, I think the Miami Heat also have an All-Star on their team as well, but it's not Bam or Jimmy Butler. It's actually Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero has been playing great basketball with all the Jimmy Butler drama and Bam Adebayo taking a step back this season. It's no doubt been the best year of his career, averaging 24 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and shooting 40% from 3. I just can't see the Miami Heat not having an All-Star on their team, and I think Tyler Hero gets in. In my last All-Star spot, I have Jalen Johnson from the Atlanta Hawks. Now, if you can't tell already, I am a Hawks fan. But yeah, I think Jalen Johnson gets in. Jalen Johnson has been averaging 20 points and 10 boards, along with 5 assists for the Atlanta Hawks. Another guy that's in the conversation for most improved player, I really think he might be able to slide in that last All-Star spot for the East. Now, for notable snubs, I got LaMelo Ball. He just hasn't really played that many games. Darius Garland, I think he just slightly misses the mark for All-Star. Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner, they would have easily been All-Stars. They were just hurt in and out of the lineup. They just didn't play enough games. And Tyrese Maxey, the Sixers just aren't really playing that well. I think he just does not get in this year. Now, moving over to the Western Conference. For All-Star starters, I have Nikola Jokic. This is an obvious pick. He's once again playing at an MVP caliber level, averaging 30 points, 13 rebounds, and 10 assists a game. An absolutely crazy 30-point triple-double average from a center. Obvious pick for an All-Star starter. Same thing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, another MVP caliber player playing at an MVP level. The OKC Thunder are first in the West. and SGA is the best player on the #1 team in the West. After those two, I have Luka. Even though Luka has dealt with injuries as well, I do think they still give him the nod, the All-Star appearance, All-Star starter spot. And after Luka, I have LeBron. You can honestly make an argument for LeBron not being an All-Star starter. I mean, bro, he's 40 years old. It is what it is at this point. He's still an All-Star player, yes, but All-Star starter caliber player, I don't know about that. He's still averaging 24 points, 7 rebounds, and 9 assists. Like I said, still playing at an All-Star level, but I mean, guys, it's freaking LeBron. He's going to be an All-Star starter. And for that last All-Star starter spot, I have Victor Wembanyama. Guys, it was only a matter of time before this was going to happen. First-time All-Star, averaging 25 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists, and a league-leading 4 blocks a night. The hype has always been there, and I think in year 2, Wemby is a first-time All-Star and an All-Star starter. Now here are my reserve All-Stars for the Western Conference. I have Steph Curry filling a spot. Now with Steph Curry, you can definitely see the regression in his play, and I've also seen some people say that he doesn't even deserve to be an All-Star this year. But guys, the All-Star game is literally in San Francisco. He's gonna be there. He's still averaging 23 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists, while shooting 46% from the field and 42% from 3. So he's still playing at an All-Star level. But guys, like you said, he's getting older. The regression is becoming more and more noticeable. So, we'll see how that turns out in a couple years from now. After Steph, I have KD. KD will be an All-Star. He will be an All-Star. He will be an All-Star. He's 36 years old. He's still playing at a high level. He's still getting it done, regardless of where the Suns are on the standings. Shouldn't be much of an argument there. And after KD, I have Anthony Davis, another somewhat aging All-Star player. I definitely think that the Lakers still get 2 stars, even with all the drama, all the problems that are constantly heard about from the Lakers. I still think they get 2 stars. Now, Anthony Davis is honestly better than LeBron at this point, and he's averaging 26 points, 12 boards, 2 blocks, and 1 steal. Still playing at a high level. The Lakers as a team, they're not contenders. They'll be in the playoffs, but hey, it just is what it is. I still have the Lakers having 2 stars with LeBron and AD. Now, next up after them, I have Anthony Edwards making the All-Star game once again. Now, Ant and the Timberwolves as a team overall have been a letdown ever since trading away Karl-Anthony Towns for Julius Randle. Anthony Edwards has also been shooting way more threes this year. He's shooting 42% from 3 on about 9 to 10 threes a game. The spacing in Minnesota just isn't what it used to be. I mean, it's obvious they don't have Cat. But still, I just can't see Anthony Edwards missing this All-Star game. I think they give him a nod. Another guard that I have making it is Kyrie Irving. Coming off of a finals appearance, he's been having another great year with the Mavs. Averaging 24 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Kyrie's last All-Star appearance was back in 2023. He didn't make the All-Star game last year. I think he gets in this year. Now for my last 2 All-Star spots in the West, I have 2 first-time All-Stars. Now my first one is Jalen Williams from the OKC Thunder, J-Dub. With the Thunder being way ahead of everyone, Jalen Williams has been playing great with Chet Holmgren being out with injuries. J-Dub has been averaging 21 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, shooting 46% from the field, 34% from 3. I definitely think the Thunder are getting 2 All-Stars, and Jalen Williams will get his first All-Star appearance. And the last All-Star spot that I have goes to Alperen Sengun of the Houston Rockets. A first-time All-Star as a big with the Houston Rockets at the top of the West. Sengun is averaging 19 and 10 with 5 assists. His scoring is a little bit down from last season, but he's still playing at a great level. And with the Houston Rockets at the top of the West, they need someone to represent them in an All-Star game, and I think that'll be Alperen Sengun. Now for some notable snubs, I got Ja Morant. I think Ja Morant would have been easily an All-Star player. He's just been injured too much. He just missed too many games. And after that, from the Clippers, I don't think James Harden or Norman Powell, I think they slightly missed it, honestly. They've both been playing good. I think they just slightly miss it. Another high snub is Devin Booker. I don't think the Suns get 2 All-Stars. KD will easily be an All-Star, but I think Devin Booker just misses it this year. I know it's tough. He's not playing bad, but the Suns as a team has just been disappointing. I think Devin Booker misses out on the All-Star this year. So those are my East and West All-Star predictions. Comment whether or not you agree with my All-Star predictions. Let me know who you have making the All-Star game, and subscribe for more NBA content like this.